Hey folks, another update from the Adirondack Domestead. I'm Dave. Let's see, you might get to see Deb and Caesar Dog in a minute. She's in the garage straightening stuff up right now. Wanted to show you what we've gotten done. The big fixed skylights are on, at least the grouping of 5. We have one more to go. It actually goes up over there a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit of a challenge just to get it up there because it's kind of, they're heavy. They're really heavy, and we got to climb up ladders to get it. These right here, we were able to do it from the ground. It took 2 or 3 guys to get them into position, and then on the inside we would move them around to get them located correctly. But we had it close. We tweak it, and then all the fasteners that screwed it, because they're deck mounted to the plywood, were ready to go. So you just started driving screws in. As soon as you got a few screws in, it was there. It was located and it was fastened, and they could let go. That was relatively easy. And there was the 2 down pointing ones. They were a challenge because they're down pointing, and they had to go on last because of the flashing and the way the water sheds and things like that. So there we go. We got that part done. I'll walk you around and I'll show you some of the other stuff we've gotten done. Bedroom walls are up, plumb, square, parallel, level, and then we got the trusses up. We've got to tweak the truss locations. They're just up there. They're really close to where they need to be, but they need to be tweaked, and that'll take Deb and I just a couple of hours at the very, very most to get that done. And then that is ready for the roofer to finish doing all the framing, the roof sheeting, fascia, all that stuff that has to go on there. Bedroom roof trusses. So what we did was we hoisted them all up there, and then we leaned them up against the dome, which is behind me here, and we just had them stacked there. And then the next day we were out here and we marked the center of the trusses on the bottom cord. You see the string, and made sure that was completely in the center of the room. And then we just kind of roughly positioned them where they're going to be. We have to come back and tweak those locations. That'll only take us a couple hours. This is what it looks like with those skylights mounted from the inside. And we've got a lot more work to do, but they are mounted, and essentially they're waterproof at the moment. We got a little bit more work to do on there to clean up some of the flashing and such, to make sure that everything is completely and totally waterproof. So I got a little more tweaking to do, but that's where we're at with that. Roofers have been at it. They got a bunch done on this side. And you can see they started, this is in the garage right here, and then they did the flat of the one side of this flat roof on the entrance extension, and they started working their way up around. And they've gotten to just over to right around there. You can see that's where they stopped going around. They're going to start just working their way around, working their way up. They wanted to get this flat done so they could start forming these valleys up on the where the dome and the flat roof meet. And then the next thing they're going to do too, before they get too much further up, is they want to go up and they want to actually get the shingles on the top of the cupola on there, because they want to be able to do that while they still don't have shingles below that they'll mess up as they're climbing up there. They can get that done, and they never have to go back up there on top again. So that's where we're at with this. We've actually just moved these scaffolds the roofers are using as staging for themselves, and it's been working out great. But there's rain in the forecast, so I wanted to make sure they came in under the roof. So the piles of shingles slowly dwindling. Yeah, and roofing company told us exactly how much we would need. They said it was going to be 60 square of shingles, and we're hoping they were right, because I can't buy these locally, and if I have to get more of them, I'll have to order them and have them shipped, and there'll be a freight cost. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So that wraps up this update. It's not a detailed update. It's just to give you an idea of what we're doing right now. So
always remember, life is good in the Adirondacks.